Hi there guys, hope everyone's keeping well. Today we are going to be looking at our little Mighty Max collection. As always, I'm joined by Lenny. Say hi, Lenny.
Hi.
I remember to introduce you this time, didn't I?
Yes. Not unlike last time.
No, sorry, I did forget to introduce you last video. So today we're going to be having a look at Mighty Max. I remember when Mighty Max came out back in, I believe it was 1992 by Bluebird Toys, a British toy company, and along the similar lines to Polly Pocket, because Bluebird did Polly Pocket as well.
That's where I realised Bluebird from.
Yeah, because Lenny's got a few Polly Pockets in your room, haven't you?
Yeah.
You quite like Polly Pocket. So yeah, we're going to have a quick look at the free sets that I had when I was a kid, which sadly I don't own anymore, so I've had to rebuy them. And then some of the other sets we also have in our possession. So I'm starting off with the Cyclops set, which I had when I was a kid. I remember going into Woolworths in my local town and picking it up. And obviously I don't have it anymore, but this is one I found at a car boot sale. But sadly, it is not complete. It is only the shell. But let's open it up and have a look anyway, because these Mighty Max sets are really cool. So this is like some sort of torture chamber, and you have this little sliding door at the back which lifted up, and you have the Iron Maiden which opened up. I'm just about seeing there, and then there's a little rack there as well. And this set came with the Torturer, a little cage that went in the middle here that went over Max, and a giant Cyclops, which was obviously the eye bit that goes there. So there's a massive Cyclops with tentacles. Now I'm on the lookout for those. Hopefully at some point I will find them on eBay and be able to complete this set. So this is the first set I had when I was a kid, and then moving on to the next one, which is Chronosaur. This was another set I had as a kid, and I did open this up, but it appears to have closed on me again. Lenny, can you just open that up for me, please? It's not easy to do it one-handed. Just pop the little catch at the front, that's it.
I don't know how to open these things. I can't.
Right, sorry about this.
Sorry.
Lenny's struggling just as much as I am.
I can't open that.
Right, I'm just going to have to put the camera down for 1 second.
Do you want me to hold it?
There we go, got it. It's all right. Everything's fine. So there we go. So this is Chronosaur. This was another set I had as a kid. Remember picking this up, it was, what was it, like $4.99? Something around that back then. So it just comes with a little dinosaur. Cute little red and blue Stegosaurus. And then you had the giant caveman. And then your Max figure. So obviously there was lots of these smaller sets if we compare them to the slightly bigger one. Now I can't remember which one is which. I believe these are the Doom Zones, which are the bigger ones, and then the smaller sets, I can't remember what they called them. I know there was a name for them, but yeah, this is the Chronosaur one I had. And then we're going to go even smaller, because the last one I had, I remember picking this up, I believe it was like $1.99, these tiny little heads that if you lift them up, I haven't put the figure in, the figure's just here to the side. These tiny little sets that have just got space for one figure and a little sort of diorama in the background, and then they come with a little Max figure. So this is like an alien sort of bug creature, and then there's Max with his bug spray. And then what you do, you just stand your character in there like that. you've got a cool little scene, cool little display. So there's that one. So yeah, those are the three I had when I was a kid, and now we're going to move on to some that I picked up on eBay and a few I found at Car Boots. We have this one here. I cannot remember the name of this one, I'm afraid. But this is another one of the sort of medium-sized sets. So it's all falling apart in here. But it comes with this robot sort of android type creature. Then the bigger model forms the brain of the outer shell. That's quite cool. And then we have Max stood in the middle there. A little look at the interior. I think you're supposed to put that all the way flat because it looks like lots of sort of ruined armor and weapons sort of strewn about on the floor. Like I said, there's Max. So there's that set we own. And then we're going to move on to the last of the little sets. We got this other cool one. Oh, Manny's just thrown me the Max figure, thanks. This is the little vampire head, which is similar to the alien one. So you've got the vampire in there. And then Max comes with a little wooden stake. Come on, focus. There he is. So Max comes with a little wooden stake. And then again, you just stand him in. Oh, he doesn't want to stand.
Why would he want to stand?
Well, because he needs to stand up now.
It's a creepy vampire place.
Let's stick Max there for now. So yeah, so Max sits there. And then there's the vampire, possibly Dracula, we don't know. Just coming out. And then when you pop Max inside, if you close the lid, the end of his stake is actually the other eye sticking through. That's quite a cool little set. And then we're going to move on to the bigger sets. We'll start with this one. And I actually have the card backs for these. So the first one we're going to look at is... Oh no, we're not looking at that. We're looking at the snake one, Lenny. So the Temple of Venom. Now I picked these up from a car boot sale. The chap was selling them complete with their card backs, and I think they were like £2 each. So had to grab a couple of these. So this is a card back. Lovely bit of animation. Doomstone, that was it. And then it's got a cool little comic on the back. A bit of information about Max. And then the other ones in the series. And then here is the Temple of Venom. This is a cool little set because it's a curled up snake, but then you lift that bit up. And then you lift this piece up here. And it forms the set. And if I just move it to the side like that, then there's a little chain that actually goes across there and hooks on. And there's a scorpion, is our giant monster. So there's the big scorpion protecting the tomb of the mummy. Then we have our little Max figure. And I don't think this is the original Max that actually came with this. But we got the cool little Max figure. And then if we look around here, the sarcophagus is actually opened already. There is, oh, see now this one's a little bit loose with the hinges, so it doesn't stay open very well.
That's the only thing I don't like about that one.
This one, yeah, it's a little bit wobbly, isn't it? And there is our mummy character hiding in his tomb, ready to pounce. Let's have a little look at some of the details. We've got some skeletons, snakes, some hieroglyphics. We've got a big sort of Anubis looking character sat on top on their throne. There's a little tomb down there. That's where Max stands. And this side, if you open up the snake heads, that opens up. And there is some treasure in the back there. And you can see some little steps leading up, which is pretty cool. So there is that one. And then the other one I picked up from a car boot sale, the same seller, is the Skull Dungeon, Escape from Skull Dungeon. Sorry, oh look, there's a little Woolworths sticker on there, look. £6.47 originally in 1992 when this came out. Absolute bargain. So yeah, this is Escapes from Skull Dungeon. There's the front cover. We'll have a little look at the back. There's the comic. And then that's the same series as the other one we just looked at. So there's the other ones in the set, and then we'll have a look. This is probably my favourite set because I like all this sort of Universal monster type.
It's funny how if you look at the teeth, I thought you just opened the teeth.
Yeah, what
It looks like, you know that person inside the teeth? It looks like he's been eaten.
It does look like he's been eaten, yeah, it looks like the character's been eaten. So it's in the shape of a skull, and you open this bit, but then you turn it round, and you lift this section up, excuse me. So that bit we've opened is actually like a door. And then this is the Mad Scientist Laboratory with a Frankenstein monster on the table. I'll have a little look at the detail first before we look at the minis. So you've got his sort of study area up there with some books on the shelves. You've got a little door. Actually, it's a bookshelf, but it's actually also a door. It moves. It opens up, look. So it swings round like a secret door. And then down here we got the characters. So we've got the Mad Scientist. And then you've got the Frankenstein monster, which does move, but we won't take him off now. And the table lifts up as well when he comes alive. And then if we turn around, there's Max next to the lever. And then that little trap door as well, that little white thing there. If we lift that up, that's like a little secret trapdoor with a sticker leading down into, or probably further into the dungeon, who knows, maybe an escape hatch. And then also, if we put the Frankenstein flat, we take these little things off and pop them on the back here. These are the little, I don't know what you describe them as, but they're sort of, that's where the electricity hits. And then that's where the power comes from when the lightning strikes and brings the creature to life, and then he chases after Max. But yeah, so there you go. Like I said, really cool little sets. Loved them when they first came out when I was a kid. Thought they were brilliant. Shame I didn't get more of them when I was younger. And I'm on the lookout for more. Like I said, I need to complete my Cyclops one. And any more we find, if we're out and about, or if we find them reasonably priced on eBay, we will pick them up. But yeah, there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little video, little look at Mighty Max. And look forward to seeing you on the next video. And everybody take care, and we'll speak to you soon. You say bye, Len.
Bye.
Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.